everyone, welcome to your favorite cooking channel, Cooking with Abba. Today we're going to be doing some rice drink, local rice drink, which we call Lamugee. Yes, Lamugee, however you want to call it, a rice drink. Yes, so this is a very simple rice drink, which is also good for making business. If you want to do business, sweetheart, you can go into this. Local drinks actually are very lucrative businesses. You can go into this year as well. So I need local rice. The best rice to use is the local rice. If you don't have local rice, you can use any rice of your type, but the local rice, has more of the fiber, the creaminess in there, and so that's why usually you'd want the local rice. And usually you need to use the rice that looks a bit white, yes, so you get a good color in. So I'm going to wash my rice, and the easiest way to wash your rice is to wash it through a strainer. Yes, a strainer which has good size of holes in there, so that if there's in case there's some sand in there, it's going to go off as well. I'm going to wash most of the starch around it off it as well. The local rice, sometimes handling and all those things, and so I run it through the strainer to make it easy for me to clean it. Once I'm done, I pour it into my container, I add in my water, and I'm going to let this soak for a while. The essence of soaking it is to soften it and help you blend. Unfortunately, I thought I had pressed play when I was recording, but apparently it was paused, and so I was not able to capture when I poured the ingredients in. But basically, it's rice with the ginger, and I've got some few local spices in. So I've got 1 star anise, some black pepper, some cloves, and rentia, yes, grain of salim or Negro pepper in there. So once that is in, I'm just going to blend everything all at once. I'm going to blend it till it's very smooth. And one thing about rice is it's very easy to blend. That's the most important thing. Rice is very easy to blend, and so this is not very stressful in there. And don't use excess water as well, so that you can get that thickness in when you blend. So once this is well blended, I'm going to run it through my double sieve for me to get that smoothness in there. And for me, what I do is to keep some hot water on the side. The hot water is going to actually help prolong the taste and then the shelf life of your drink. You don't want to do the drink and within a day or two and I started fermenting. What I do is to blend the and then sieve it, and then once I'm very much done with the sieving, I'm just going to inculcate in the hot water. Yes, so you just cook your hot water or boil your hot water by the side and wait for it. So once your boiled water is hot, yes, this is going to do the trick to giving you long lasting. I'm going to pour the excess chaff away. I'm going to wash my sieve, and then I'm going to, yes, like I said, I'm doing double sieving in there. So I'm just going to mix it because sometimes the base can settle in, and then I run it through the sieve once more. Yes, so the main idea is you want to make most of it. By the end of the day, it should be as smooth as possible. At the end of the day, it's supposed to be as smooth as possible. So the double sieving actually works for me all the time. So I just do this about 3 times just to make sure that everything is smooth in there as well. Don't be worried. The hot water is not going to cook it up or something. No, but it's going to help you get that result. So start with the normal warm water before you just introduce a little bit of the hot water in there. So for this one, like this, because the rice was not so much, I use about 500 ml of hot water in there as well. If you're doing a big batch, depending on the size or the quantity you are doing, then you know the quantity of hot water to go in there with. So once this is done and my mixture is virtually ready, I'm going to get my packaging cups there, and I've got some milk, evaporated milk. Use some good quality evaporated milk to get good taste. I'm going to add in essence, just a little bit of vanilla essence to give it that aromatic and that vibe when you drink as well. And I'm going to use my sweetener. Because I used honey, the color changed from white to a little off-white or creamy, let me put it like that. Yes, you can use any sweetener of your choice, whether stevia, whether plant-based, whether sugar. Yes, but if you're doing it for commercial purposes, if your people can afford, you can use the honey. If not, you can use sugar. A lot of those ones that are sold on the market, you use sugar in there. So you use your preferred sweetener. Because I use a honey, it's not overly white, but if I not use a honey, you'd have gotten it very, very white. And so, like I said, make it as rich as this, make a quality like this, and it will last longer. It will taste better. Don't forget that good things sell themselves. So if you don't do it properly, or if you just do it bojo bojo, or you're looking at just your money, you are not going to get more customers coming back to you. So use this recipe, and then make sure that you're able to also store it properly. Usually you want to keep this very well cooled. You don't want to freeze it, because when you freeze, the base is going to go down and then the liquid will be up and it'll be hard to drink. So the best is that it's best refrigerated and kept chilled, and then you can sell it out as well. So for me, I love to enjoy it when it's cold. You can do it with ice, you can add extra milk, but what matters is once it's done, it's good to enjoy, like, you know that thing. So as I say in the next food video, do live life to the fullest, be joyous, be merry, and give me your take and your feedback on this as well. Lots of love for my team and I. Mwah.